Well, that is the pole standing car, and over here is the pole standing driver. Well, it's pretty obvious, Ron, that after doing 3 great runs, you didn't really care much about the last 2, did you?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I have 3 very good qualifiers. So it's the best you can do for saving the tires for the finals. And when Mark TQ'd the 4th round, I already thought I had it, because if you go again for new tires and try to beat my 5-minute run, he would have left only 1 set of tires for the finals. And also Bruno, the risk was too big that you don't go on new tires as much as you want.
So, much like every other motorsport, it's all about the tyres then?
Yeah, I think the tire strategies in the previous European Championship were worse. I think this rule is better, not perfect, but better than the previous years.
So, you've had a lot of competition recently. You haven't won as many rounds of the ETS or anything else as possible. So how come you've come here and just dominated again?
I'm not dominating.
I think you are.
I won 1 qualifier by 0.1 and 0.3, so I wouldn't say dominating, but at least we are there. I was last year at ETS here at the final, couple of seconds off, so we had to do something and we worked hard, and try to see tomorrow if we can get it done.
How much is? I mean, it's very, very hot, and that's affecting us as the people standing in the sun. Does it really affect you as a driver? Do you feel it on those 5 or 6 minutes in the driver's stand? Is it any more difficult because you're sweating?
No, I'm not a nitro driver. Maybe they suffer, but 5 minutes is okay.
But the cars obviously suffer. I mean, from the feeling you get on lap 1 to the feeling you get on lap 17, how different is the car?
It depends also on if you're on old or new tires. I think on new tires you can always try to save the tires, but also ruin the front tires, like overheat of the front tires, which easily costs you more understeering. So I think you can't go like 110% every lap, otherwise you ruin your tires.
So Ronald, I mean, you've got 3 sets of tyres, you're on pole. Do you think you'll have to use the 3rd set?
I think my mechanic wish that we can finish early, but Bruno is starting 2nd, and Mark and Alex, so it's tough competition, and it depends also on how good I saw, like opening laps. I didn't have so much luck last week at ETS, so I hope the car will work very well. We have 1 final practice soon, so I try just to check out as good as I can.
Now, I think you need to we at RC Racing, we have no favourites. We don't care who wins. The only thing we always want is to go to 3 legs, though. But best of luck.
Thank you.
So that's our pole man, and over here is our 2nd place man, the very relaxed Mark Reinhardt. Happy, sad, upset, 2nd?
No, I'm 3rd, I guess. I'm 3rd overall, not 2nd.
But that's interesting, because there are 2 different versions of the timing out there. So you think you're 3rd, okay? You think Bruno's 2nd, do you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Bruno's 2nd.
Okay.
So like after the Q2 where the tire exploded, I think I fought my way back to the top and had some good runs. Lost to Bruno like by 0.5 in Q4. In Q5 with all tires, I did an okay time. But the last lap, like Hudi had a small problem on his car and he didn't go offline, so we had a small crash where I lost like half a second, and probably this might cost me like the 2nd overall. But I saw that Orlovsky did a faster time than me as well, so it would have been a close one to be 2nd overall. So now it should be 3rd.
So you're starting 3rd, which, as you say, is 10 metres back. Is there anything you can do, or do you have to hope for mistakes from the guys in front?
All I can do is just push all I can, and I know my car's good in the beginning, so I'm gonna close the gap for sure on the start. But I also hope that Bruno can attack Ronald so that they go in a battle, and which get me the chance to close in, and then we see.
It's a bigger track than a lot of the more recent 1/10th European Championships. Does that bigger track mean there's more chance of overtaking, or is it as tricky as ever?
It's pretty much the same. First, we have to be close enough to try to make a pass, and but there are not so many passing spots, I guess, on this track. So it's going to be like wait and see what happens.
Mark, best of luck. Thank you very much indeed. So we're going to meander across now, I think. So that's interesting, actually, because Mark says he's 3rd. There has been 2 versions of the timing out. So it'll all come out. We'll write it. We've got a report coming out later to tell you where it is, but they're all near the front. So let's see if we can find the X-Ray boys with Bruno and Alex, who I believe are either 3rd and 4th or 2nd and 4th. It's all depending on how many runs you have. Now, let's have a look. There is Bruno and there is Alex. So we have a 100% success rate in finding people. And let's just lean a little bit of hello, excuse me, man with a talking thing. So, quick word. Bruno.
Hey, hello.
Very, very hard fought qualifying. In a way, almost that first qualifying last night decided everything, didn't it?
Yeah, of course. We have some bad luck yesterday when I was leading and I took some traffic on the straight, so I need to leave the throttle on the straight. Then I lose and I lose 6/10, and in the end I lose for Ronald for 1/10. So it was because of that.
Now it's. Do you think you qualified second? Because we're not quite sure if you're second or third. Do you think you're second? Do you?
Yeah, I'm second.
Oh,
I'm second. Yeah.
There were two different things being printed out. That's great. So second, you're 5 meters behind Ronald. Do you have enough new sets of tyres to beat him?
Yeah, I have the 3 set of tires for the finals, so everything can happen. For sure, I will fight for the win, and my car is getting better and better. Not perfect yet, but we're still working on it.
Now, it's very noticeable that when Ronald was putting in these great qualifying runs, they came because he was fast in the second half of the race, whereas you were fast in the first half of the race. So therefore, I suppose you have the advantage there that you can try and attack him when you're quick at the start.
I don't fully agree on it because all the time I was faster all around, but just some bad luck, and the second qualify was my mistake. I lose 6/10 and I lose again the win for Ronald, but all the time I was faster than Ronald in the qualifies. Just my mistake and some bad luck in first qualify. Finish like this.
Well, the one question I have to ask you, you're obviously very, very confident of your speed, but how easy is it to overtake here?
Sorry?
How easy is it to overtake on this track?
I don't know, to be honest, because last year in ETS here I start first and I finish first without any problem. But we will see. I hope not so difficult, but I will try for sure.
Bruno, thank you very much indeed. Good best luck to you. Now, I just noticed one of our targets disappearing off there, which is young Alex. He's wandered somewhere, but that means I can go and talk to Jan Mathelski, who has obviously polled up on the stock class. So let's have a quick word with Jan. Give me, sir. Oh, he's looking left, right. Where am I? I'm here.
Hello.
Hello. So a bit of a mixed bag. Sum up how you feel your qualifying's gone, because we thought you'd be walking away with it in F1, but instead you've walked away with it in stock.
Yeah, you know, I thought also I could be a little bit better in Formula, but the tires are working super great. You have super nice traction. You don't spin on the straight or some shit like this. So, yeah, I don't know. For the finals, I think it should be possible to win from the third place because I saved all my tires. Hopefully it works. I don't know, but this time it's the first event for 3 years or some that my car is undrivable completely because of the shitty tires, really. But doesn't matter. Stock is very good.
Well, stock's very, very good. So yeah, and so you have a chance to follow your teammate Merrick and become the spec champion. I mean, how different is it easy? Because it's very. There's only about 25 minutes between each car. Is it easy to switch? Because they're very, very different. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, everything else.
You know, for me it's no problem. I all time drive so much classes which I can handle with my money. So I don't care about this. I set my car on the track. I don't think about it. I think I can do the lap times from the first lap. I don't think about it. It's okay. It's easy. It makes more fun.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's not our pole sitter in spec, but not our pole sitter over your feet there. So we're going to meander. Is this who's we think qualified fourth? So let's see. I'm going to go out to. We still need to talk to a couple of the other drivers who've done particularly well. One of them is. Let's have a word with Elliot. Just because he's always a good interview.
Am I?
Well, near enough. You're boiling hot. You're in here in the cool. We're out in the hot. Wow. Anyway, so sum it up.
It's okay. It's okay. It was going well until the last qualifier and everyone put new tyres on. And then I kind of slipped back a bit. But I have like 3 new sets for the final. And I think a lot of me don't only have the one to get past people. So it's going to be quite difficult. So maybe top 5 I can kind of go. I think top 5 is probably.
Has this track been, or is it just another race weekend? It's just a bit warm, it's just a bit greasy, or is it been, oh my god, I've got no
than last weekend, so that's kind of a nice start. Strategies, got one set, so it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it plays out.
And the important thing is you've proven you can do this without Ollie, isn't it?
Hey, exactly. That's the main thing, right?
He's
not watching now though.
He will be. Once he sees,
I know that. I'm missing a half-day meeting thing. Yeah.
Well, you've won then, haven't you? So that's Elliot. Now I think Michael Orlowski, who is fifth, is just up there. Another driver who's massively on that, Bruno. Second most probably is Mike. Are you surprised?
Yeah, after Q4 I was just hoping for the A main, so I drove on new tires and came up with the second.
I mean, how much difference do new tyres make? Is it just, wow, completely different? Can you feel it, or is it just the lap times that get better?
I didn't drive in qualifications on used tires. I drove all 5 qualifications on new, but for sure it's like the feeling of the car and the lap times are just much better on new.
So, you are European champion in off-road. You're in the A final in on-road. Which do you prefer?
Yeah, for sure I prefer off-road. It's the jumps more fun. When you drive on clay or dirt, it's just more fun for me.
Michael, well done. Thank you very much. And he's doing well despite staying in our hotel. Now, do we think Alex is around the corner? Let's go out and have a look. We're on an Alex hunt. It's not the first time we're in a Hagberg hunt. Normally it's just about his shoes. Let's have a look. No, there's no one out here. We've misplaced Alexander Hagberg. What a disaster. Oh, what's going on? Is anyone around the corner? That's it. Spraying going on. Oh, let's better look at look. They've added 2 more layers to the outside track there. Look, that's the going to be the outside off-road track. So let's keep this. I guess he may have sneaked his way back into his position again whilst we weren't looking, you know. And he's fiddling with his car whilst we speak, which is very naughty. So you obviously get a bit of a view of the Huddy Arena here, which is a marvellous facility. Well, it's not a marvellous facility, it's the most marvellous facility. And it's about to get better with a permanent off-road track. People outside having a cigarette, people sitting down. No, we've lost him. We've misplaced Alexander Hagberg. What a nightmare. So what should we do? Should we go out and look upstairs for him, or should we... Indecision, never a good thing on a broadcast. If we can find him. Anyway, let's do a quick word with Martin, shall we? Because he's doing 2 classes. Martin, quick word. He has no voice. All right, you get 1 word. Are you pleased with how it's going?
Well, okay.
That's enough for you? No, save voice, that's fine. Well, okay, will do for us. We do not make people lose their voice because of us. So, okay, with a distinct lack of Hagberg, I think we're going to call that one a stop. We'll play this out again. If we find him later or tomorrow morning, we'll ask him why he put new tyres on the end to win his round, because we didn't know. But from that, it's say thank you to LRP, thank you to Montec, thank you to X-Ray, thank you to HPI Racing, because it's HPI Friday, and we will see you on the comms when this finishes playing out. Goodbye.